Queen, ayy, bitch, you better learn who run it, cause all this money gotta come through me. Ayy, I keep it realer than real.
Hey y'all, hey, thank you so much for tuning in to Sweeping Under the Rug Talk Show, where we have uncomfortable conversations. Y'all know I'm your favorite host, Bae. This is chapter 3 of When Shit Hits the Fan. I know y'all want to know what happened when Scooter wakes up, because baby, it gets difficult. It gets difficult. Make sure your cup is empty because the tea is about to be poured. Here's chapter 3. Scooter was glad the night was over. When she got out the tub last night, her body felt relaxed. Mama V was in a deep sleep and Scooter was happy as hell. So she climbed into her bed and went to sleep too. She woke up the next morning, her mama was gone. That made her even happier. She saw a piece of paper on the nightstand. It read, "I went to work. When I get back, be ready to take a trip. You gotta go to your dad's. I can't handle all this and neither can you. And I don't want to hear no shit either." Damn, she sure does know how to be cold-hearted, Scooter said to herself. She tossed the letter in the trash can. She picked up the phone and dialed Dee Dee's number. The phone rang twice before Dee Dee answered. "Hello?" Dee Dee finally answered. "Hey, Dee Dee, it's me," Scooter said with tears in her eyes. "Hey, baby girl, how are you?" Dee Dee said in a very sincere voice. "I'm okay. My mama took me to the Hilton in downtown. I was not going back to that apartment." "I don't blame you," Dee Dee said to Scooter. "I'm right around the corner from there. You want me to stop by?" Dee Dee asked Scooter, who was staring out the hotel window. "Wait a minute. Is your probation officer over there?" Dee Dee asked. She always called Scooter's mama a probation officer. She said that's what she acts and looks like. She couldn't stand Mama V. Scooter and Dee Dee had been friends since 5th grade. They were 17 years old now and were very much so inseparable. "Nah, that bitch is at work. I'm so happy she not here," Scooter said as she played with the edge of the nightstand. "I'll explain everything when you get here," Scooter said, now staring at herself in the mirror. She couldn't stand the way she looked. "Okay, baby, I'll be there in about 15 minutes. "Okay, I love you, Dee Dee," Scooter said to Dee Dee with tears in her eyes. "Oh, baby, I love you too," Dee Dee answered with tears in her eyes too. They loved each other to death. When they hung up, Scooter felt loved. Dee Dee always made her feel like someone special when she was in a bad mood. Scooter tossed herself on the bed, grabbed the remote, and turned on the TV. She flipped through the channels until she found BET. After 5 minutes, she was hungry. There was a menu on the nightstand. She skimmed through it to find herself something to eat. She didn't know if she could, but she for damn sure was going to order her something. Her mama had money. She picked up the receiver and dialed the extension to room service. "Room service, this is Sheila. How can I assist you today?" "Yes, ma'am. I would like to order the steak and shrimp combo. Since I have a choice of 2 sides, I'd like mac and cheese and collard greens, please." "Okay, no problem. And what would you like to drink?" "I would like a gallon of cherry limeade soda. Also, 2 glasses of ice, please. Oh, and can I get the steak well done?" "Yes, ma'am. You sure can. How will you be paying for this?" "Put it on my tab. Also, can you make sure you tip the waiter $50, please and thank you," Scooter said to the receptionist. "Yes, ma'am, I can. Enjoy your stay and your meal." "Will do. Thank you." After hanging up the phone, Scooter noticed she had spent $80 plus $50 on a tip. 15 minutes had passed and she heard a knock at the door. She looked out the peephole and saw it was the waiter. When she opened the door, he rolled the cart in with all her food on it. Right when he got the cart in the room, in walked Dee Dee behind him. "Oh my God," Dee Dee cried as she wrapped her arms around Scooter's neck. "I missed you so much. Ow, 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 best friend, I'm still a little sore. Hug me softly," Scooter said, laughing. "Oh shit, my bad," Dee Dee apologized. "Can we smoke in here?" Dee Dee asked as she pulled a Ziploc bag of Kush out of her Chanel purse. The smell was loud as hell. She had forgotten the waiter was still standing in the room. "I bought you a blunt or 2. I know you want to blow one." "Nah, but we can smoke on the balcony," Scooter said, leading Dee Dee to the balcony doors. Before they go outside, they turned around, noticing the waiter was still standing there. "Here, little boy," Dee Dee said to the waiter, passing him a $100 bill. "Keep your mouth shut. There may be some more of that to come." He smiled extra hard and said thank you and walked out the door. Scooter and Dee Dee sat on the balcony at the table. The chairs had bronze cushions and black pillows. The table and chairs were outlined in white. "What did you order to eat?" Dee Dee asked Scooter, lighting the backwood she rolled. "Steak, shrimp, mac and cheese, collard greens, cherry limeade soda." "So what happened to my food? You knew I was coming," Dee Dee complained as her and Scooter passed the backwood back and forth to each other. "Girl, shut up. I got 2 glasses of ice. We can share the food," Scooter said, taking a drag of the Kush. She coughed hard as hell. It had been a minute since she last smoked. As they smoked, Scooter told Dee Dee about last night's activities. They watched their favorite Lifetime movie, The Truth About Jane. They were almost asleep when Dee Dee's phone rang. Oh, shit, Dee Dee stated as she looked at the number calling her phone. Boy, what the fuck you want? She asked when she answered the phone. It must have been her man, Scooter thought to herself. That's the only person she talked to like that. Man, I swear you get on my damn nerves. If you can't do what you have to do before I leave, nigga, you won't be doing it. Dee Dee yelled into the phone. She hung up in his face and asked Scooter if she wanted to ride with her to Dallas. Her man had to make a drop and she wanted to smoke some more. Scooter agreed to ride with her on the conditions that she had her back in that room before Mama V got off work. She also told Dee Dee that her mama was sending her to Louisiana to stay with her dad. She really didn't want to go, but she didn't want to be around men at all. If it meant she would be away from her mama for a long time, she was going. Bitch, I'm going to make sure I have your ass back before she get here. I don't want you to violate your probation, Dee Dee said, as her and Scooter got ready to go. After they got dressed, Scooter grabbed the key off the table, and they walked out the door. Scooter stayed with her dad for about 6 months before coming back to stay with her mama in Dallas. Things between them never got better. No matter how hard Mama V tried, Scooter never let up on the hatred she had towards her mama. She had so much anger built inside, she completely shut down. She became slightly rebellious. She never answered the phone when Mama V called. She never told her where she was going or who she was going with. Scooter felt like it was none of her mama's business because she never cared for her to be at home anyway before. She never told me where she was going when she leave. Why the hell she want to know where I'm going? Scooter thought to herself. Scooter blamed her mama for everything she'd been through, from the rape to the crazy thoughts in her head. After a while, Mama V got tired of Scooter being the way she was, so she sent her to a children's shelter. Scooter kind of felt better being there than she did being at Mama V's house anyway. They counseled her a lot, asked her a lot of questions she barely gave answers to. When the counselor asked Scooter if she felt like her mama was jealous of her, she told her exactly how she felt. She told her about all the times Mama V had abused her mentally, physically, and emotionally. She fucked Scooter up as a child. Scooter had to live, breathe, and eat a grown life. She would pray every day that no one at her mama's job or even on the road coming from work pissed Mama V off. If so, Scooter got her ass beat for it. Scooter always got her ass beat for nothing. She felt like she was in a mommy dearest kind of situation. Mama V made Scooter iron her work clothes after she picked them out, do her hair, run her bath water, cook her food, pack her lunch for work, start her car, carry any bag she had. She used Scooter as a slave. She used all of her children, were the ones she had in her presence. Scooter's younger brother, Junior, lived with his dad in Los Angeles. That's the kind of household she came from. A broken home. That was chapter 3. That was chapter 3. Real intense. I almost get into some more tea. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to Sweeping Under the Rug Talk Show, where we have uncomfortable conversations. Y'all know who I am. I am your host, Bae. That was chapter 3. I know y'all gonna want to know what happens after that. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe so that you never miss another episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, bye.